Hello, everybody. I'm going to show you how to get photo shoot ready makeup minus the harsh chemicals. So if you feel like you don't have makeup that matches your chest, matches your neck perfectly, doesn't change colors, get orange, no line here, doesn't oxidize. Oh, don't get the color change going, you guys. Has a flaky finish, or you feel like it doesn't stick, is dry, feels like it's cakey. Any of those issues are going to be completely gone using these formulas. In addition to, if you are purchasing from Sephora, Ulta, Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, if you're getting your foundation and your concealer and makeup from those stores, you're most likely exposing yourself to endocrine disruptors, fragrance, cancer-causing ingredients, and things that are linked to cancer, as well as changing your hormones, affecting fertility. I mean, the list goes on as far as what's in these products. So even though you're using stuff that might work, that doesn't change colors, or that sits well on your skin, you want to make sure that it's not leaking those icky things into your bloodstream, okay? My name's Francisca Crutchfield, and I'm an educator with Lime Life by Alcone, and these products are free from harsh chemicals. They're paraben-free. If you're watching this part of the video, you're watching it on replay. So let me know down below where you're from. Where are you watching this from? And I'd love to know. I'm over in Reno, so it's dry here, and we have a family photo shoot today, except today it's cloudy and it looks like it's going to rain. So I am not 100% sure that this photo shoot is actually going to happen, but we are ready nonetheless, and I'm going to show you how to get an amazing photo finish. Now, if you're a photographer or a social media, if you work on social media, if you work on Zoom, if you work virtually a lot, if you are in front of the camera, if you are having a wedding, moving into a marriage, a wedding, a ceremony, where there's picture going to be taken, or any type of celebration where you want those pictures to really capture the moment really nicely, you want to have photo ready makeup. You want to have makeup that reflects excellent on the camera. Cool thing is that Alcone actually originated in theater and film in Hollywood in the 60s. And so these formulas were created for the camera. They are used by celebrities in Hollywood. And there's a long list of them. I mean, Oprah, Beyonce, Kim Kardashian, a lot of people use this makeup. So the formula is key, and then we just made it non-toxic and paraben-free. So it's great for the photo. If you're a photographer, you can utilize these products for your clients and really help them have a photo finish, especially our HD powder, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is use our primer. Now, of course, last night I exfoliated. If you saw my personal story on my personal page, exfoliation, removing that dead skin before your photo shoot is key. You want your makeup to sit wonderfully, and skincare is really what I focus on in this group. Skincare is my passion. It complements a healthy, holistic lifestyle when you use great skincare, plant-based stuff. So your skincare is really going to affect your makeup more than you know. The way you're treating your skin is going to reflect how your makeup sits on their skin, and how it reflects the light, and how it allows your natural complexion to glow through. So having that prime skincare routine is key. And then priming. So I've already moisturized with sunscreen blended with a facial serum called Due Date, and that's really going to give me this natural dewy finish and glow, right? But I'm going to go in always with a primer for my photo shoots, because the primer is like priming the wall before you paint the wall, right? You're going to have a smooth, it's going to gently seal up, all those little like imperfections in the texture, and it's going to make it so that my makeup sits atop my skin even more so. And so this one, though, I'm going to try not to open my mouth. You do want to be picky about your primer spray, because they're packed with silicone. A lot of the store-bought primers are packed with silicone. So you want to get a silicone-free primer spray, because silicone is plastic and it can cause icky issues like clogging your pores and leaving a residue in there. This one's really great because it's packed with activated vitamins and minerals, so it's doubles as a skincare product. You're actually nourishing your skin underneath your makeup. Excellent formula. It's actually got a patent spray tips so that the mist goes out in a way that's very just gives you that great mist, like, I don't know, it covers the surface nicely. So that's the first step. And having a great tool is really key too, you guys. This is a Blenderful sponge. I soaked it in water before. You wring it out and then it expands double its size before. Velvety, smooth, latex free. This is going to give you medium to full coverage. If you want more of a lighter coverage in light to medium, you can use the buffer brush, but I like the Blenderful for photo shoots. Next, I'm going to go in with my foundation. This is our wax-based vegan formula, and you want to make sure your foundation matches your chest. You know, it doesn't contrast with your neck. That's pretty much where you want to shoot it. And the link for a color match is in the video notes here, as well as my milkshake link on the page. Or you can simply send me a message and I will color match you, okay? That's one of the first things we're going to do, is get you the perfect match. You see how perfect that color is? We have over 34 shades. And it's just really, really empowering to find a foundation that matches you perfectly, because you want to feel like you're not wearing makeup, right? You want to feel natural. So for the day-to-day, it's an excellent formula at work, etc. But then for photo shoots, I'm going to put in a little bit more, get that full coverage, and it's just going to reflect really nicely on the camera. Now, this formula was designed to replicate the texture of skin. And rather than sinking into your fine lines and your pores and sinking in, it's sitting atop the skin. It's not supposed to sink in and make it and accentuate any fine lines or things. It's supposed to sit atop, and doesn't hurt that it's completely non-toxic, right? So if you do have acne, redness, rosacea, sensitive skin, if you have hyperactive skin that reacts to certain makeup formulas, this isn't going to be an excellent formula for you, because it's so gentle and so safe that it's great for skin that's in the process of healing. So I loved it when I was healing my acne. You want to bring your foundation down onto your neck a bit. So that's one nice solid layer. And you can see how natural that looks, right? Super natural. We're going to do a little bit of contouring, and I'm going to do a little bit of concealer as well. Now, your concealer choices, you can snag 2 with the Perfect Complexion palette. I actually have 2 more in front of me here. But this concealer here is going to, you want one that's going to correct redness, and then you want one that's going to correct dark spots under eye. So those are all slightly different tones. And this one's pretty much the exact shade of my skin, but it does the job in correcting my darker spots. Now, I don't necessarily use this one for redness. I would color correct with a different one with redness. And under eye, I'm going to use kind of more of a highlight to give me like a bit of a contour. But this one, look at that. Completely scarred, completely disappeared. Right? So it's just a little bit, it's our foundation's 50% pigmented. Now, most foundation formulas that you're going to find are between, like, I want to say 18 and 30% pigmentation, like MAC, and those, but this one's 50%. That's why you don't need as much. Better for your skin. And it's going to last you longer. You're going to save money in the long run. You're going to save waste, which is really important for me. The next one I'm going to use is more of a highlight, more of an under eye, and I'm going to just give myself a little bit of a contour here. And I'm going to do a little bit of highlight there, there, there. and there. Yeah, I think that's where I want it. Contouring is definitely new to me. I'm not like a makeup guru, very experienced. I'm definitely an amateur. If you can put on mascara and take a picture of yourself with one eyelash with mascara and the other without mascara, you can be a beauty guide. So you do not need to know, do not need to be a makeup expert. Okay, give myself some highlight. I love this blender full, you guys. It feels so good. Ooh, the wind's picking up. It's going to be an interesting photo shoot, that's for sure. We're doing it downtown, though, so it's not going to be, like, in the nature. So hopefully we're blocked a bit. Okay, I'm going to give myself just a teeny little bit more oomph under here. Just to really lift this up for the photos. Okay. So you can see how that's lifting my eyes a bit. Super pigmented concealers. So if you like the cream contour or the BB cream, these formulas you will love, okay? And I'm going to give myself a little more of a highlight here. Emphasize. Oh, I didn't even go with my glow drops. Oh, well, I'll use my glow drops now-ish. So because I used the due date serum before, you can already tell it's kind of a more dewy look, right? But I do want to add a little bit of a highlight. Now, these are our glow drops. They are coconut-based highlighter creams. And this is the bronze shade. We have a rosé and a champagne. It really doesn't matter which shade you get. They all look good on every skin tone. I know, right? Rosé on me, but seriously, I'm going to use a little bit of the bronze just to give myself a little highlight. Now, it's not going to give you that artificial looking highlight. It's going to give you a much more natural highlight sitting on your skin, sitting with your skin, right? So much more natural looking. Excellent if you feel like you have a dull complexion, if you want just a little bit more liveliness to your skin, if you want to add just life, feeling like it's glowing. So you're gonna glow up with this stuff, okay? And you don't need much, of course. A little bit on the nose for a little highlight. I like to put a little bit above the top lip. And then just kind of use your finger. It's very easy. Don't need any special tools for this. And so you can see slight highlight there. When I turn for the photo, it's gonna hit my cheekbones nicely. I haven't added my HD powder yet, so that's going to really mattify some areas as well. So you just want to find the areas that you want to pop a little bit, and then you'll kind of play with it, right? And then that's the glow drops. Just gonna finish out. You can also use the blender full to blend them in a bit. Super easy. And then I love using those on my collarbones and chest. I'm actually going to use our Perfect Glow bronzing lotion for my chest since it's winter time, and I'm not going to do that right now, but you know, it's like really bring this out a little bit in the photos. So this is kind of the first base of my foundation. I could stop here. This could be great, but for photos, you want that matte finish. You want that HD filter without a filter, right? So I'm going to add a touch of contour with my bronzer shade here. We'll get you the shade to match you. Just below the cheekbones coming down, and then a little bit on the edges here. I'm not going to do some crazy contouring action. I mean, this might be crazy to some of you guys. If you don't contour at all, it's crazy to you, right? But you can learn it very easily. Okay, and then like you can do the edges a little bit here, maybe even a little here, not too much. Okay. I'm going to use my buffer brush for this area, and this is just gonna blend it nicely. And what this is going to do is obviously it's going to slim down my face. It's going to really emphasize my jawline as well as my cheekbones. Super easy. Again, that is actually our concealer formula, so it's highly pigmented and you do not need much. You can see how it's shaping my face a bit. It's giving me a little bit of a contour here. Okay, nicely blended, super easy. I'm going to use the smaller buffer brush for my nose. Don't worry, I didn't forget. And this is just going to give my nose some definition. Okay, it's like really windy. Oh well, if we don't have a family photo shoot, we'll probably do something else fun, hopefully. So, that's kind of contoured my nose a bit. I'm going to bring out a little bit of my face here though with my foundation. Okay. So, before I go in with our HD powders, I will do our mascara and my brows. I almost forgot about my brows. So depending on your eyebrow, if you have more sparse brows, then you might want to use our Claim to Frame brow pencil. It's going to be really precise and give you actual hair strokes. Perfect hair strokes to design your brows. And then if you want a tutorial on that, drop brows below. So I know. This is our tinted brow gel. We have 3 shades, light, medium, and dark. And I like this one because it gives me a much more natural finish. It doesn't take me very long, but it still fills in my brows. No, my baby's crying. She must have just woke up from a nap. She's been having a runny nose, man. It's like so much work when she's got congestion. Gotta pull those boogers out of there constantly. Let me know if you feel me, moms. Do you feel me? So, super easy, natural finish, right? Your brows, you really want to emphasize them. They're going to frame your face. They're going to frame your eyes. Nothing crazy, pretty simple. These have little fibers in them, so they will add some volume to your brows as well. So tinted gel with fibers. I'm almost out. I'm like scraping this out. I've had this for way too long. When in doubt, toss it out, y'all. So, brows are key for photos as well. Like I said, nothing too dark. Unless you like the dark vibe, maybe that's your... And then I like to bring it out just a teeny bit with a fade on the edge there. And it brushes them. It just tells them where to stay. Okay. So brows are nice and defined. I'm going to go in with my mascara before I do... Actually, no, I should do my powders before my mascara, huh? Yeah. So I'm going to do some powders. Now, these powders are sheer coverage, but they have an HD finish there. The formula is the same company that creates airbrush makeup. So very sheer coverage, but it's just going to give me a matte finish, you guys. It's going to literally it's like a filter. It pretty much is like a filter on a camera. I like using it on my chin because I don't like all that shine on my chin. But also just kind of HD the whole thing so that on the photo I don't have any blemishes. It just gives you this really cool photo finish. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that gorgeous? This is pretty much a neutral tone. You can do a warmer tone if you want to warm up your complexion. I like to have 2 powders. One that's pretty neutral, right, that I just used. It's like a highlight powder, but sheer. This one's warmer, so I can use this slightly around my edges if I wanted a little more warmth. Okay, it's not a bronzer though. It's an HD powder, a little different. Okay. And then of course blush. This is, we have tons of beautiful powders, beautiful shades, highly pigmented. Again, 50% pigmentation. So blush is going to be slightly above that high point of your cheek, kind of going in line right there, okay? You don't want it too low or it's going to take you down. You want it to be a lifting motion. Again, you don't need much. And you can still see the coconut highlight coming through, which is really cool. It's kind of a lot, but hey, it's a photo shoot, so, you know, I want it to look nice. Okay. I am going to do a little bit of eyeliner now. This liquid eyeliner is not Lime Life. This is Anastasia. I prefer this formula. It's Anastasia Beverly Hills. This one is paraben-free, water resistant, and it's just really, really reliable for me because first of all, I don't work well under pressure when it comes to eyeliner. And I just like this one better than the other formula. Now, if you're talking about an eyeliner pencil, our Lime Life formula is on point because it's gel-based and it dries in 15 seconds, but it goes on smooth like gel, and it's super pigmented, super dark. So if you're more of a pencil kind of gal, I definitely recommend our Lime Life formula for that. Okay, but I actually like Anastasia Beverly Hills for my liquid. Hey! Let me know where you're from. When you hop on, just drop it down below. Getting some see how I can't talk when I do my eyeliner? The focus is really, you guys. Now, after this, I'm going to go in with our fiber mascara. If you've never used, I'm warming it. I did warm it up. Nice warm up trick. If you've never used a fiber mascara, they are incredible. I think it's really important to have a non-toxic mascara because the windows, you know, the eyes are the windows to your soul. Like, I'm not trying to have chemicals seep into my eyes. Your eyelids are so thin, you know, if you're using eyeshadow often, our eyeshadow formulas are incredible. Okay. So, eyeliner pretty much done. And now I'm going to go in with my fiber. Finish off with some lips. So, we have a waterproof mascara if you prefer waterproof. Now this super cool brush, okay, it's going to give you that perfect length. This is all about length. All about length. Make sure you start from the base, wiggle it a little, get it going, and then bring it up. Base, wiggle it a little, and then bring it up. That's going to really give you from root to end length, and then I can just kind of go in normally. And the cool thing about this mascara is it just keeps growing. So, but it doesn't clump and doesn't give you like that chunky look as you keep growing. It just keeps growing the length because the plant fibers latch onto themselves. See how it just continues to grow. Grow. Now I don't need too much because I prefer more natural look, but excellent length. Right, you can tell I have short lashes, but look at how much length that gave me. Okay. So super cool mascara formula, love it. If you prefer waterproof, we have a waterproof that's volumizing and lengthening, and it is packed with vitamin E and shea butter So it's gonna like really give you a shiny volume, which is cool. Again, no icky chemicals, which is key. And a formula that you love and that works and that's consistent. So if if you're one of those people who you just kind of want to stick with what you have because it works, I get it. When you find something that works, when you find a face wash that works, or a moisturizer that works, or you're finally seeing balance in your skin, you don't really want to change. The problem with that is now you're using, if you are, check your products, but now you're using the same product years and years and years that are exposing you to these chemicals that have harsh effects that could be affecting you in ways that you won't know until later. So sticking with something is great when you find what works, but make sure it's something that's healthy for you. Those fibers get cray-cray sometimes. Okay. So I'm pretty much almost done. I'm going to do my lips. I'm going to do a natural lip look. So we have these self-sharpening liners. See how much more I have in this. This is a nude shade. Nude shade for me. We can find your nude shade, or if you're gonna go for a liquid lipstick with the matte finish, use a liner so that you get those perfect edges. But for the photos, I just want to define my edges a little bit. And then, oh, this isn't my nude lipstick. I got the wrong one. We can try it. This one's a lot not nude at all. This one's more of a coral. It's not bad though. It matches my blush. And I'm going to go in with the gloss. Really hydrating gloss, not sticky at all, which will give me more of a natural look, okay? That's it. Now I'm gonna go in with our setting spray, same thing, activated vitamins and minerals. It's gonna have a time release so that my oil releases slowly. All oil comes out, it's just, you don't want it to come out at once. It's gonna release slowly, it's gonna keep this matte finish, and it's gonna keep everything in place for up to 16 hours, which is really, really what you want for photos too. So, the skin type survey is in my milkshake link. Go to that, fill it out for your skin type. And then I'm doing custom beauty bags in April, so getting ready for summer. Get a foundation sample by getting a color match through that link as well, or messaging me directly. And get some skincare samples based on your skin type. Again, on my milkshake link, just swipe to the right to the next page and go to the samples. Try these out or have me send you some samples custom. And let's get you a beauty bag makeover, okay? This is great for photo shoots, HD powder, vegan foundation, 50% concealer, and all the goods. So thanks for joining me. Talk soon.